Okay, in this part of the lesson, we're actually going to be working with telling whether a triangle can have the given measures. If not, we're going to have to change the first angle measure so that the angle measures form a triangle. So yes, you may use a calculator on this concept. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, if you can, we're going to go ahead and look at these first off. Now, I know you don't like to use fractions, so we're going to do this one together. And we're going to go ahead and add everything. Now remember, a triangle has to equal 180 degrees. Okay, so just because there's fractions here does not mean that we eliminate. Yes, you can have fraction or decimal measures for angles. So I'm going to start with adding these together just because I can see right away that those together equal 1. Okay, so I know I have a 1 with those. Then I have plus 5 plus 64 plus 87. Now, if you have a calculator, you can go ahead and add those on a calculator. I don't have my calculator pulled up where you'll be able to see it on my screen right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just add these longhand. Yes, you may use your calculator. So there's 6 plus 4 more is 10, 17, carry the 1, 14 plus 1 is 15. I get 157 here. Does that equal 180 degrees? No. So no, this does not equal a triangle. So then how do I change it? It says, if not, change the first angle measure so that the angles form a triangle. Well, I have to figure out what's the difference between our 180 and our 157 that we got. So I'm going to take my 180 and subtract off what my sum was of the rest. So 180 minus 157 gives me 23 degrees. I need to add 23 to my first angle measure. Okay, so if I add those together, I get 28 2/3. Now, I'm starting out with one that's really complicated because of the fact I know you guys don't like fractions and they're difficult. So we're starting out with ones that are hard so that we can kind of work through them together. Okay, so let's try another one here. Okay, so here I have decimals. Yes, we can go ahead and add these together. So you can use your calculator if you want. I'm going to go ahead and do them longhand. So 76.2 plus 81.7. Now remember, if you're doing them longhand, you line up at the decimal. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add. So 9 plus 1 is 10, carry the 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, carry the 1. 15, 16, 17, 18. Bring my decimal straight down. I got exactly 180 degrees. Does it form a triangle? Yes, because it's exactly 180. So I don't have to do anything else. Okay, if it's exactly 180, I just answer it yes, and we're done. If it's a no, then I have to do that extra step. All right, let's try one more. So I want you guys to go ahead, identify whether it forms a triangle or not. I can tell from looking at it, this is definitely a no, because these two together are well over 200, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and add all these together. So we're gonna add 115.1 plus 47.5 plus 93. So when I do that, I get 255.6. Now, I only want it to be 180 degrees. So I need to figure out what the difference between 255.6 and 180 is. So difference means subtract. So this time I have to subtract 180 from that. And here's the thing. Actually, I could do 180 minus. Okay, why? Because I really need a negative number. So on my calculator or in my head, I'm really doing 255.6 minus 180. And when I do that, I have a change of 75.6, so I'm going to have to subtract 75.6 on this. And when I do that, I get this should be instead, so this was a no, it was not a triangle. My first angle measure should have been 39.5 degrees. That one was tricky. Okay, so once again, you're going to add together your angle measures, see if they equal 180. If not, you're going to find the difference between your sum and 180, and then either add or subtract that to the very first number.